Congratulations, stepdaughter. What a blessing this is for you.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. House of the Dragon did an excellent job of making young Alicent Hightower a sympathetic character, but her actions in Episode 5 finally transform her into the book's villain. While Alicent isn't the only villain in House of the Dragon, she is one of the main antagonists plotting to steal the Iron Throne from Rhaenyra. Alicent appears to be the one who gave the green light for the Dance of the Dragons to begin, based on her conversation with Otto and symbolic green dress in House of the Dragon Episode 5. Watch out, spoilers ahead. One of the most notable differences between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones is that there is no clear distinction between which characters are heroes and which are villains, as all are written with a gray morality. However, in Westeros, loyalties will be divided between the Targaryen green and black parties, with the former supporting Alicent, Aegon and the latter Rhaenyra. As a result, depending on which side one's loyalties lie, both Alicent and Rhaenyra can be interpreted as major villains or heroes. But House of the Dragon Episode 5 clearly presents Alicent as the more antagonistic character in their feud. Alicent begins House of the Dragon Episode 5 still defending Rhaenyra, but her mind changes when Otto tells her the unwelcome truth. Viserys will die, the realm will refuse to accept Rhaenyra as queen, war will ensue, and Alicent's children will be slaughtered. Alicent continues to try to reject this future, but when she realizes Rhaenyra lied to her about sleeping with Criston, her desire to place Aegon on the Iron Throne is confirmed. Alicent arrives late to Rhaenyra and Laena's wedding celebration, dressed in a green gown that represents the beacon of Hightower summoning Old Town's banners to war. To make matters worse, Alicent's arrival sees her kiss Viserys on the cheek while calling Rhaenyra stepdaughter, a clear power play and assertion of dominance in front of the realm's most powerful houses. At this point, Rhaenyra has done nothing wrong and is simply defending her rightful claim, so Alicent appears to be the House of the Dragon's villain as the one who precipitated the Targaryen civil war. Will adult Alicent be as bad as Fire and Blood portrays her to be? House of the Dragon has brilliantly undone one of George R.R. Martin's major flaws in Fire and Blood, namely that history is told from the perspective of the victor. As a result, Alicent Hightower and the Greens are portrayed as villains, but the narrators fail to consider how she came to agree to defy Viserys will in the role that patriarchy played in such developments. Alicent was far more sympathetic in House of the Dragon than she was in the book, implying that her adult version will not be nearly as antagonistic and devious as she appears. Even so, Alicent's goal remains the same, to steal the Iron Throne from Rhaenyra and exacerbate the feud within House Targaryen. The tides may turn once the House of the Dragon's 10-year time jump occurs, with the unseen decade corrupting Rhaenyra to the same extent as Alicent. However, House of the Dragon has already established that this will primarily be Rhaenyra's story, so even if she earns anti-hero status through heinous atrocities, the series appears to be rooting for the Targaryen Blacks in the end. At this point, Alicent's unjustified rage appears to be instigating the feud, whereas Rhaenyra's role has been reactionary, but this will change once House of the Dragon's adult actors take over. Alicent could still reprise her sympathetic portrayal later in House of the Dragon's story, similar to how Jaime Lannister was a major villain in Game of Thrones Season 1 before becoming one of the show's best anti-heroes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.